Good morning, farmers. Thank you, scaffolding. We're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Tony. What's up, Tony? No, that's down. Up. I said up, 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 up.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, he's got something for you to do. He wants you to plow a field.
There's a field nearby that needs plowing. Will you do it?
Yeah, think about it. Holy crap. This must be a decent-sized field.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Although the money sometimes doesn't really dictate how big the field actually is. So... are you just being generous, Tony? So we'll head down here. I'm just curious what field we might be heading for. Oh, right here. It tells you right here. But look at the field. I know it's this field, but it doesn't show me how big it is until I get down there. But it is a decent sized field, though. I'm going to guess here. That's our field, 3.15. So this has got to be like 4? And of course, it's a weird shaped one. How to plow this one? How big is it? Oh, 3.62, so it's not that bad. I think I'll plow it this way, maybe. Oh boy, alright. We're talking, what is he going to pay us? Like almost 3 grand, so it's going to be pretty close to, wait, let me turn on the gearbox thing. Yeah, what was that saying? Oh yeah, so 3 grand in dollars, so it's going to be like 6,000 social points. But it will take me probably the entire morning to do this, easily. And I did get a late start, because it's almost already 8 o'clock, about 1 hour to drive up here. But I think I left the farm somewhere just around 7 o'clock. Thought I was in the escape menu, which usually pauses the game, and I had to go check on something, came back and like, whoops. I said, we'll be alright, it's just an hour, it's just an hour. So the plan is, today, there's 2 field, plow the field jobs up here. And I thought the next day I would do seeding in the big field. But tomorrow is rain. So it's not a bad day to seed in the field. Because it will take me all day, so there won't be no jobs to do anyways. And the wife will be able to cook in the kitchen all day long. We got the food. I'm still unable to give gifts, so I'm not really sure if that's really a thing or not. I know people have said they've been able to give gifts, but there is some weird things going on in this game where some people are allowed to do things and other people aren't, so is this random luck, I guess, or don't know about that. No, I did not want to get out of the vehicle. Damn it, Bobby! Get back in there. Alright. Let's get back to plowing. It's a good paying job. We don't get that many around here anymore. Yep, and we're using the wife's tractor. So, since the last episode, I had to kind of redo what I did in the previous the previous episode you just saw, which was 49. The reason being I was testing something, so I had to start a new game, and I kind of forgot that when we start the game I completed a quest. It actually overwrote my last save. Yeah. Even I forget about that once in a while. I didn't know I was completing a quest when I was doing something, when I was doing the test, and all of a sudden it said, oh yeah, here's 1,000 social points. I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever. Then I realized after I got done, it's like, wait a minute, did it overwrite anything? And sure did. So I had to recultivate about 20% of the big field. And I said, well, I got to skip to the next day as well and do the plow jobs that we did. But when you skip to the next day, you don't get the same jobs. I didn't get the same plow jobs, so it was just a matter of fix the building kind of jobs. And then when I went to start this episode, I started the day, and the only thing out there was 4 fix the building jobs again. And it's kind of hard to make a decent size long episode with just walking the building saying, yep, looks good, and walking back out. I think to do all 4 jobs and travel around the map as it did, it took me like maybe 7-8 minutes. So I went to bed somewhere like right around 9:30 in the morning. So and then I started this day, and I saw the 2 jobs up here, and I'm like, well, there's something we could do and make a nice size video out of it. So this is going to take me a while. Now we're actually already at 15%, so that's not bad. I just hope the other field that we're plowing isn't as big. Actually, before I came on here, I was posting some things on the discussion forums. Before, I was just reading the discussion forums, not saying much because people were already saying what I wanted to say. For the most part. I'm a slow thinker. But there was a couple of things that people haven't brought up, or some things people like questions on, like, well, I got the answer to that. And that's why I had to start in the game to test something, and then I realized, yeah, I can't do that now either. So but always back up your saves, because thank God I had a backup save. Basically, I just lost that one day on the farm, so I just had to kind of redo what I did. But now we're back on track for the most part. I don't want to go on that person's field there. But I've been jammering on for a while here, so I think I'll bring it back in a while when I've made some progress. We're getting close. Very close. What are we at? 90%, so 6% more. And we'll get a good paycheck. What time is it though? Almost 1 o'clock. So yeah, shot our morning up, but it's worth it. You know, not much else to do. I've been watching the traffic go by here, and sometimes they stop, like that green car kind of slowed down. I'm not even anywhere near the road. But like I said in the previous episode, you know, it's the first update with the AI traffic. It needs to be tweaked and twerked a little bit. But overall, you know, it is nice to see active roads. Makes you feel more immersed into the game itself. That's my opinion. And as I said this many episodes ago, I think when I was plowing the fields after what I call the spring cleanup. Well, I don't like plowing my own fields too much. But when I'm plowing someone else's field for money and social points, even though I don't really need either one at this point, it just, I enjoy it more. Which does make no sense. I realize that, but if you've been watching my episodes long enough, you realize I never do make sense. So I mean, the only thing I'm really doing this for now is, like I said, to get the... I'm trying to hit 1,000,000 social points. Just to get the achievement on Steam. And I'm trying to get some guys, you know, some more smiley faces on guys. I want everyone to like me. I want to be loved. Come on, Tony. There we go. Like Tony. Tony's going to love me in a second. Where's Tony? Tony is way over there. Dude, I'm on the other side of the guardrail. Go. You're fine. My driving's not that bad. Well, we'll try to get over to Tony by not taking roads, maybe. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Well, there's no river, and there's not much woods. And grandma does not live there. So I don't know why I said that. Oh, I know. Okay, I think there's a lake over there, and they're fishing at the lake. Or at least he's fishing at the lake. I was trying to think where I got to go with the arrow is. I'm like, there's nothing there. Then I said, there's a pond or lake or whatever you want to call it. Then I think other plow job we got to accept might be over that way. I think at those houses. Yep, Tony went fishing. Hit me up with the juicy money and the social points, dude.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
You didn't have to put down the fishing pole. Well, maybe to get the money out of your wallet, you did. Alright, so where... let me guess. I'm too hungry. Yeah, we'll eat a hamburger. There we go. Actually, there's some nice fields here. I mean, 3.62, the one we just did. Another 3-hectare field. There are a lot of good-sized fields up here. I never noticed that before, this good group right here. This may be interesting come fall time. Could you imagine all of winter canola in that? Yeah, something to think about. How far is it to the south? Well, it's not that far actually. I mean, it's just transport. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go down here and see what they have in store for us. Watch it be one of those other fields that's the other 3.2 whatever I said. Let's not drive across the field and lose all those social points we just got. Why is everyone planting grass? Do people have cows that you're feeding that I don't know about? My cows are too busy eating straw. They don't seem to be too pleased about that. Who's that? Who's there? Alright, Daniel. Hooah! What's up?
Hello there.
Good afternoon.
Yes, it is. What are you gonna give me?
I'm looking for work. Got anything for me?
There's a field nearby that needs plowing. Will you do it?
Could be. It could be.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
And it is one of those. Well, we're going to get a lot of social points today for doing 2 jobs, but it will take us the whole day. So what time is it? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which isn't bad. And fuel is good in the wife's tractor. A little bouncy here. Do I still have the gearbox on? When did the gearbox get switched off? Probably didn't really need it in the last field, so... Alright. I think... Trying to get a good idea about this field here. I think we'll plow it. I have plowed this field before, and I went that way. How bad is it going over the plow marks? Yeah, it's not bad. For some reason I want to plow it this way, and I plowed it the other way last time, as we can see. It could be good for the field if we plow it the other way. Unless it slows me up some, but I'm not seeing it. 14, 15 kilometers an hour is what we should be plowing at. So it's not slowing us down hardly at all, so I think I'll be doing it this way. Because this way I look at... No, tomorrow is going to be sunny. So the day it rains, I may sow the field. What did I just say? The day that it's sunny, I'll go do jobs. And the day it rains, I'll sow the field. I don't know what I just said. Not a clue. And if you didn't see the previous episode, we're going to plant barley in that field. Just to see how many bales we get out of that. I'm trying to see if we'll get 200 bales or not. Boy, could you imagine plowing this field in real life, bouncing around like that? You'd be sore by the time you get home. Be jumping in that jacuzzi tub downstairs. Yep, I'm going out the road because before I did a plowing job, you guys stopped anyways. So we just look at each other. Kind of like an American Truck Simulator. Come on now, don't leave no gaps. I don't want to be having to go around the field afterwards because we didn't hit our 96%. You know, if this was Farming Simulator, I would have the GPS mod on. just sitting back and watching the computer do all the work. I'm kind of glad this game doesn't have that yet. Maybe it won't ever have it. Who knows? But they did say when the game, well, when I bought the game back in December, that modding was going to be a thing in it for it. But we'll see what how this game transpires that way. The plow in this field wasn't too bad going opposite of the way I plowed it before. But I did remember having a flashback when I saw the field and I plowed it that way. You can kind of see the grooves going up towards that side of the field. I did remember when I get to the other end of the field and have to deal with that hill, it was a pain in the butt. That's what I look for when I get to a field and I have to plow. I just have to look at the headlands of the field just to make sure there's no hills or dips or whatever that you have to fight with sometimes. And sometimes I forget to look. Imagine that. I will say watch out for these van drivers. They're not as lenient as the car drivers. Plowing this field, I've been hit by 2 vans. The red one. And that car just hit me. Must be they don't see the hitbox of the plow too well. Of course, I can't see the hitbox at all either, so I don't know where it is. But these fields we'll have to keep an eye on if the farmers plant some good crops in them. Have to keep an eye on them, see what transpires of these fields, because I think for sure we'll buy them come the fall. Be a good investment for our farm. I just hope these are fields that workers can be in, because buying all these fields here, that'll put us, I forgot how many fields we got now, but if we buy these set of fields, it'll probably put us at least over 30. I don't want to buy all the fields up here, just the big ones. Although one thing these big fields do allow us to get is a lot of social points from doing work in them. So trying to get up to that 1 million social points, these kind of jobs help. Alright, we almost at 96. Yeah, we're at 95, so either this pass or the one going back towards the road. Might as well be the one going back towards the road, because I gotta head that way anyways. And it's 6:30 at night, so that probably will wrap it up for today after we get done. Ta-da! At least he hasn't gone fishing or anywhere. He's been working on his farm all day long. Oh yeah, better take it off, as I call it, four-wheel drive, but it's on 2-axle. Take it back off. I don't know if, the one thing I haven't seen or heard in the forums is, if I have them both axles on, if your tractor does use more fuel or not. In theory it should use more fuel, but I don't know if the game is actually coded that way or not. I got turned around. Where am I?
Thank you. Here's something for you.
No, thank you. So they don't... Am I hungry again? No. Is it too late? Or... There was a fix a building job I thought down here. Am I too tired to do a job? Well, by the time I get back to the farm and recover some sleep, I think it'll be too late for the job anyways. But so now we'll head back to the farm. We'll enjoy the ride. It's like a mile, not a mile, a kilometer and a half maybe. I don't need fuel for the... No, I got still pretty close to 4,000 liters back at the farm. That's right. I gotta buy barley again. like I said, I lost one of my saves, and that's after we bought barley. Need barley to plant that field. So actually what we could start having a little wager. Not that many people do comment my videos right now, but just to show you the map. So this is the field that we're going to plant barley in. The 7.5 hectares. Start guessing how many bales of straw we'll get from doing barley. Let's see if I can. It's probably going to tell me no, it's too big. So barley. Yeah. Figured I'd try it. I'll fall off my chair if it ever says, yeah, someone wants to work that field. I'd be like, really? I can't imagine someone wanting to sow that field for 1,800 because they don't use your seed you have in stock. They use your own. Yeah, they use their own. So that is definitely cheap for someone to sow that field for 1,800. I think we'll go this way back to the farm. The other thing I don't get in the game is why is there we can buy 3 of the new cultivators, but we only can buy 1 of the plows. I think we'll cut across the back of the materials building store. Oop, don't want to run their chicken coop. Almost did. Better go refill the wife's tractor with fuel, not that it needs it, and wash it off for her. Because she never uses it, but you know, it's her tractor. And damn it, John, keep your barrel on your own property. It keeps coming over. Well, I don't know if I own that property or not. Nope, don't want to go that way. Can I sneak through here with the plow? Yes, we can. Boink. Refuel. Wash vehicle. And don't hit my tractor. What time is it now? 7:30? Yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to go fix a building job. But what I will do... Well, looks like I gotta go through this gate again, but make sure I close it. I should just leave it open, because every time I load the game up, it's open anyways. Yeah, I know I need rest, but... we need to come down here. And I gotta buy the barley all over again. Well, the game doesn't know I bought it once. So like I said, there's maize, there's barley. Yes, we want barley. Come on. Not close enough. Buy some pea, some soy. Yeah, we'll even buy some lupine because we can. I'm hoping someday this will get changed. Buy 1,000 of that. Gotta buy some more of the peas. And maybe we'll buy more soy as well. It's not like we'll never use this stuff. But we're going to use up some barley, so let's... I think last time I had pretty close to 6. So we'll buy 2 more. It's 1. And 2. So everything's looking good. Yeah, canola. We're going to need that. We're going to need a lot of that come fall. So that's good enough for now. Fertilizer and stock, so... Yep, that's going to help us out shortly for the big field. I got enough seed for the greenhouses. Manure stored, fertilizer and stock. What's the difference? Manure stored. Oh, okay, yeah. This is artificial fertilizer. I'm thinking. I was like, what the heck? But now I think about it, I probably should buy some of that as well. Devs, this is on your wish list I sent you. Make it 5,000 so I don't have to keep going in here. That's good enough for now. Teleport back up here. And that's what we're going to call an episode. Nope, gotta start the fire first. Come on. I was going to say enjoy the sunset, but the sun's already set and the moon hasn't risen yet, so... Just enjoy the view then. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode as street lights start to come on. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.